And your integrity should not be for sale. Whether you voted for this man or not, that's your business. But for you to take these people money and get up there and do that, something's wrong with you. But you think that's going to further your career? No, baby, that's going to hurt your career. Because people going to start messing with you. So that's what people don't understand. Sometimes you take stuff too far to the left, and people start messing with you.
Yeah. I think that's going to probably be his last.
Kardashian. Nobody want to deal with them no more.
No.
People so sick of hearing about y'all.
Yeah, I'm done with them. Yeah, I'm done with them. It's not even because you having a baby with that boy. I'm done with you because everything you have to advertise everything in life. Come on, everything has to be about money. Everything.
Sometimes somebody needs to pull your reins.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that your mother
is the biggest pimp.
Common sense that in that game, because she don't know how to pull her reins.
Yeah, because she's the biggest pimp in the world. She's the biggest pimp. And it's sad that you pimp your children to make $1. These are your children, and you pimping them to make $1.
Yeah. Well, pull your reins. You know what? In today's society, you know, Steve Harvey show this morning. I'm used to talking about everything. Steve Harvey show this morning had Father Dad,
O'Brien,
Alex, and I can't think of her name right now. I think it's Lisa, but she's a therapist. And they were talking about the number one thing that has been talking about. I think God's been talking about since Facebook has existed. Everybody's feeling need to put everything they do on Facebook. That's how social media is just that social. So I have a problem with a couple of things when people posting stuff on Facebook. You posting a picture you smoking weed on Facebook.
Oh Lord.
Or you in a pile of weed on Facebook. I have a problem with that.
I do too. Because I don't need... Exactly.
You can smoke weed from the time you get up to the time you go to bed. Posting it on Facebook, that ain't nobody else's business. We need to learn to filter ourselves. You need to learn when enough is enough. Some things ain't for everybody to know.
Exactly.
And that ain't for nobody to know. Y'all get mad people that this happened to, and I heard a lot of people that this has happened to. Y'all get mad because y'all employers are going on your Facebook and looking up your name on Facebook to see what kind of stuff you posted, and y'all get mad. Why you get mad? You posted it. Some people ain't never got to know you smoke weed. The only way people know you smoke weed is if you tell them.
Yeah.
And I tell people that all the time. Some things you keep to yourself. I don't care what they are. You keep it to yourself. And one thing I be telling people that be posting pictures, don't post a picture of me on Facebook. Don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't. I guess I'm either a private person or I just don't feel a need for people to know everything that I'm doing.
Well, I mean, I agree. You could put like pictures of stuff like that are happy events, even something that could be tragic. You could put on there, just for information, you know. But there's a lot of things that I see people put on there that's just like, wow. I mean, in the state of California, it's illegal for your employer to look on Facebook now, but
well, it's actually illegal for them to ask you for your password.
Yeah, well,
but they can't ask you for your password to look at your, like if you have your stuff private, they can't ask you for your password to look at your posting. It's actually 6 states that, they were talking about that on Steve Harvey show this morning. It's actually 6 states that this is legal. And they did have a valid point, and they were saying the same thing. You're a fool if you sit up here, like one lady went on vacation and the example that Steve gave was one lady went to vacation in Jamaica, Bahamas, or somewhere. She was in a bath, and she was in a jacuzzi smoking weed. And she placed that picture on Facebook, and her employer fired her. And so everybody's like, oh my God, her employer did that to her? That's jacked up. No, about it if you didn't put it on Facebook?
Yeah, that's true.
See, I go back to, if you know better, do better.
Yeah.
My mother always told me, I don't care what you do behind your doors, but when you get out in public, you act a fool, it's me and you. When we get home, I'm going to whoop you. Or I might whoop it in public. That's how my mother raised me. And I raised my daughter the same way. You act a fool. Two things you don't do. You can act a fool in this house all day long, but when we got company, and when you go out in public, you act a fool. You go to somebody else's house, oh, you will get checked. That's something, you don't embarrass me nowhere. And to me, that's embarrassment.
That's all it is.
I would never do that. That's just like if I was drunk and I post pictures of me drunk on Facebook. I wouldn't do that. I may post a drink that I had on Facebook, but I'm not getting ready to post me laid out drunk, sloppy coming down my neck or whatever. I'm not going to do that. That's degrading to me as a person.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I feel weird about that. I don't know. Those are some things I just won't do. And it's a shame that we live in a society where people feel like they need to post everything on Facebook. And sometimes I also think that, like a friend of mine, she posts a lot of inspirational things on Facebook, and I love it.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. You can use it. You can use it for stuff like that, but I don't see. There's a lot of stuff that I see people put on there that to me is just so stupid. Like, okay, that happened, okay, or why would you put that on there, you know, or some of the people's names that they use, you know, on Facebook is stupid to me. I have a cousin that's on my dad's side, something, I mean, I don't know. There's just things that people do now that is just no censorship on it now.
Yeah, and it should be. And then, like, I guess, like, they have all these pages now where, like, I think one page is called Big Booty Holes or something like that. I mean, I'm like, dude, really? I mean, come on now. Y'all taking this to the next level. And I've had an incident that happened where people are friends with their children on Facebook, and they commented on these pages of Big Booty Holes, or I like to suck dick, or I mean, pages like this. And I'm looking at them like, what are you showing your children?
Oh my God. I never saw that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have stupid friends. So I guess it says a lot about me, but that's okay. I'm looking back at probably too. Because I'm like, okay, really, I really didn't know you were that dumb.
Wow.
Because like, you just didn't perceive me to be that dumb, but I guess apparently you are. So let me help you. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna defriend your ass, so that way we ain't even gotta deal with it no more.
Oh yeah.
I can shut you down because I don't need to see that. I don't care what you like personally. That's your personal opinion, and I'm not gonna stop you from being an individual. So as is your Facebook page, I'm gonna go and help you out and not let it interfere with me. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. And I've had to tell a couple of people. I've sent messages to people on Facebook saying, are you serious? Like, you really gonna put this on Facebook?
Yeah, some people are just crazy.
Yeah. And, I mean, and especially in the younger generation, like, my little cousins, my younger cousins that live here, and I'm friends with them on Facebook, and because I'm stupid on there, I'll ask them how fast they get checked. I'll pick up the phone. See, I don't call you on Facebook. I call you on the phone and tell you need to take that out from Facebook. Like, I have a little cousin, he lives in LA, and he, at one point in time, was posting pictures of him. I don't know if that, I won't say necessarily of him him, but it would be pictures posted of marijuana. So yeah, it is legal in California to smoke marijuana, whatever, unless when you have the medical card, whatever, however you do it, whatever. But this is what I'm gonna tell you to do. You're gonna go take that down.
Yeah, that's crazy right there.
And see what happens.
Yeah, that's crazy right there.
I don't even reach out and touch it. Because you're not getting ready. I mean, stop. Man, y'all wonder why people don't want to hire you.
Because they can't trust that you won't be smoking weed at their job.
Exactly. Even if you don't, they associate that with you. Even so, that's what, you know what? This is what I keep telling people. Stop giving people a reason to think anything different about you than what you portray. If they see you doing stupid stuff like that, they will start to second guess you.
Yeah.
Every time you go on my page, all I'm talking about is drinking, smoking, and fucking. What you gonna think of me?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And especially when you pass a certain age, you really need to stop.
Really, you do.
When you become a parent, all the things you did when you were single and had no kids, you can't keep doing them as a parent.
Yeah.
And if you do, you can't do them in front of your children. I don't know how to stop, because I'm going to get on my soapbox.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I cannot portray to be a perfect parent because ain't nobody perfect. But what I will tell you is that the whole time I was a single parent and I was dating for a long time, the dudes that I dated, they would tell you, if you call every single one of them, they would tell you, I don't believe she had a child. And my one boyfriend, I dated him for 2 years, and he not beat my child until we had been dating for over 6 months. You come when she go to sleep, and if you spend the night at my house, you up before she wakes up in the morning. You out of there.
Yeah.
It wasn't none of that sin. It wasn't none of that. Now, if you were somebody that after 6 months, and then you would see, and my daughter would never see us in any other way that's mommy's friend. She never seen nothing. My daughter right now could probably not even tell you how many boyfriends she remembered before me and her father got married. She probably couldn't even tell you. She probably can name 2. She literally probably can name 2. And one of the ones that she would name is he was my friend before he was a boyfriend. So she never seen him as nothing as my mother's friend because he was my friend. We hung out together. And I preach that to girls. Stop introducing your children to every man that you messing with.
Yeah.
Because everybody ain't worthy to meet your kids.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you meet him, y'all together a month. You introducing him to your kids. And he ain't getting attached to this person. And I know plenty of people like that. Their children like dudes, but you would do it environment. So now what? Come on now, stop being self-serving.
And he not gonna even be here next week.
What? Okay.
All right, I gotta go to bed. And so I can get up in the morning. And we talked about the sisterhood. We talked about Atlanta Housewives. We talked about the inauguration. We done talked about everything. So I would say,
Housewives, call me and we'll talk more in depth about it.
okay. So bye-bye, YouTube.